Hello, how are you? One thing that people in Zimbabwe need to realize is that the world is run by superpowers, not by village chiefs, not even local politicians. The whole idea of nation states is an idea that comes from the superpowers. They would have done like Alexander the Great if they wanted. They would have done like Genghis Khan if they so wanted, or like Hitler. But they decided not to conquer the whole world and paint the whole world with one brush and call it one country being led from somewhere, maybe in Washington or wherever. The current global superpower decided on the use of uh, nation states. The nation states ideology really brings the level of governance to the local community, to the local people. What that means is that it is the duty of the local politicians to ensure that they do their job right on behalf of the superpower. You might not like to hear it, but it's true. ZANU-PF did not get its power because it went to fight some war and forced everyone around the world to respect their statehood. No, it was given, like as the house, by Britain. All right, they said, Smith, get out of power. ZANU-PF, you are now in power. That's it. It was never about ZANU-PF really fighting this war and Smith running away from government. No. They put pressure through the war. But ultimately, it was the superpowers that gave them that authority. And by the way, any nation state has to be validated by being accepted by other countries around the world. And the reason why they validate and give a stamp of approval is because you follow certain principles that they recognize. If they do not recognize whatever it is that you're doing, they just don't recognize you. We have countries whose recognition is in dispute right now. Some are major countries, some are minor countries. So what the ZANU-PF government fails to realize is that they are becoming an embarrassment to the global elite system. A global system that may no longer appreciate what Harare is doing. Because they were given that nationhood or that country to run, they now believe that they can do as they please. There is no limit. But I want to announce something. There is limit. And there is a time when the big boss comes around. You know, the boss is not always at the shop. You know that? I said the boss is not always at the shop. So the workers just do as they please. And when they hear Kuti Murungu, you will see how they change their work habits. They begin to work hard as if like they've been working hard the whole day. The boss of Zimbabwe is coming. And you will discover on that day who the boss is. The boss will come and he will find the servants doing as they please. And he will fire them. That's all I have to say.